right, welcome back. I know it's been a while. The one thing is I knew it was going to take me some time to build up what I'm going to need. Um, so basically, as you can see, I've spent plenty of time playing this kind of off camera, mainly because it's been mainly contracts only. But once this gets loaded up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and show my updates. I have finally got the biggest purchase. I don't know if I ever will make on this game, but definitely a huge purchase at that. Basically, I did get the sugar mill finally. I saved up $525,000 between the loans, which I've had to get 200,000. Like every time I've rolled for it, I've had to get the extra loan, so that did help. And then I had uh, some why can't I think of the words? Not orchards. Um, some gardens producing cabbage, and I saved up all year and ended up getting over $130,000 for the cabbage. I also had some buffalo milk that I still have to sell, but we should be starting here in January, which will basically get us to the point where we're gonna be good to go on this. So as soon as this finishes loading up, we'll get started. All right, so here we are. Um, so let's go ahead and go to the map. And as you can see here, this is the factory. I own it. so, which is really nice. I own it, which is really, really cool. Uh, so the next thing I'm gonna have to do is start buying all the land and stuff like that. I basically knew I couldn't buy the fields yet because of I needed this piece right here to do to take care of it. So we'll head back to my farm here. But so I did get that. I have some buffalo milk things. There we go. I still have some mustard. I will be selling this once I run out of the mustard because I have not planted mustard and I do not plan to. So this is one of the areas that I was producing lettuce, and I have peas being sold as they go just to give me the little extra. This was the big one that I really, really, really had going here. And you can already see I've got some more in here already with that. Now let's take a look at my water buffalo over here. They are doing really well. As you can see, I have 100 out of my 250. My buffalo milk's going up, and if we go in here, we take a look at the water buffalo. So I have some that are 42 months old. They're reproducing. I've got some food in there, which is okay. The water is the key thing for the water buffalo. I have 20 that are 20% pregnant, and then I just had 32 new ones that are only 2 months old. So I have 100 out of my 250. The biggest thing is keeping this thing fed. It's going to be full. I basically put it in this huge grass field, which now this grass field here is growing. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to grow. We are in January, and the one thing I have not done yet is I have not um, listed that. The other thing I did is I did build some shelters here. Um, got some shelters, and then I do have my fermenting stick, fermenter and dryer here. And you can see I still have some stuff there. So basically I have it split between silage and hay when I put the grass in there. With that, I have plenty of water tanks over here. So, and I've got my little trailer. I do have the auto load on because, yeah, that's what I do. Now, the thing is I have played around with the oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get the stone remover out here, the stone picker. But I have not rolled for, it's January, I have not rolled or spun for do I need to pay or not. So I guess that's the first thing we're gonna do on camera here. is oh, let's see. Let's take a look at not contracts. So we'll take a look here. The wood transport. Got some plowing. I did some pretty huge plowing jobs. I split it. Finances. Here we go. So as you can tell, um, I sold products for, yep, see, $125,000. So total. So I had minus 350, 324,000 is where I was at. I'm not a big fan of this on this, but you can see I bought the construction cost here, and my loan is, yeah, that's how much my loan is. Yep. So statistics. I didn't know what this is. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull this up here. And first of all, I'm going to ask to pay if I can pay back my loan. That's the first thing we do. So can I pay back my loan? Nope. Yes, I can. I have got 20, as you can see, I had 22,000 there. So with this, basically, that's it. I don't get to take, I'm kind of glad because I don't get to take another loan, because now is the time for me to like start building up and going through there. So basically what I think I'm going to start doing, there's a couple of contracts, so we'll do some contracts together. Um, it's still, how early is it? It's 10:30. So where's this one? This is one I actually have to buy. So I'm going to do this, but I'm going to use my own stuff. So that's not too bad. Um, so I need to start this. And again, I do a mix between keyboard and, oh, I need to get, I need to, oop, I need to detach. There we go. And, oh, yep. So I'm going to have to detach this one. I'm going to have to start this one. So I got this little one just to have a little bit of fun with. There's some small jobs around here that I want to do. So this one, so now what we'll do is we'll get this plow hooked up here. And then like that other one, I might end up buying that one because it wasn't too expensive. And we're going to plow it up here. This is that. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead to that that field, because I know that's one of the fields I do have to buy. And if I remember right, I don't like the mustard's not ready to sell yet. I think that's February, and I'm gonna have to start getting the equipment to process the sugar beets, because I'm gonna start working on that. But I do have to buy some fields. So I think as long as I have like $5,000 in here, I'll be okay. So this is one of the smaller fields. Now I found out as long as I get the equipment that actually like uh, cuts the foliage off and um, pulls up the sweet potatoes, I can technically use my front loader to empty off the the sugar beets. So we'll have to see how that goes with that. So now we're going to be heading on down to that field. Um, and like I said, I know it's one I have to do because it's a weird one. So I've got my own plow here, and so we're going to go ahead and get that one all plowed up. So I was so excited that I actually had saved up enough just to get that, because there wasn't, and I'll be honest with you guys, there wasn't much other than me just doing contracts over the past 2 game years just to get what I need, just to buy that sugar plant because that thing was expensive. It figures I got the most expensive one. So here we go. So this is it right here. So let's go ahead and yep, there we go. Just a little bit here. Hit this here. Now we will lift the plow at least. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll take this nice $1,400 for a very short time. Deadwood and transportation. I do have. I really don't want to do the wood transportation. This plowing is a little tiny contract. Now, let's head back to the farm and then see if something comes up sooner. All right. So we got here safely. One setting, I'm going to put it back to 3 times. I really don't need it more than that, less than that right now because of the hours. Okay, so let's see here. We'll change this to 3 times. Okay, perfect. All right, so let me grab my little notebook here that's got all the stuff I need for. Where'd my little notebook go? Ah, there it is. All right, so yeah, the cheapest one was the one I just did for 128K. As long as that hasn't changed, so let's take a look real quick. So 158 is 27,000. So I don't even have enough to buy any of the fields yet, which is fine. Oh yeah, I will need a planter. So let's go ahead and check out the used market and see if there's a good planter here that it could get for cheap, and it doesn't look like it. This has red beets, but it doesn't have the other one. Okay, doesn't have the sugar beets. So yes, there's nothing here. And then what about a planter? Let's see here. Planter. 49. What we got here? 34. It just does the seeding. This one does the. Yeah, that might be better way. Argo. Let's see, what's this one? 4 meters, 3 meters. Sugar beets, it does the seeding and the fertilizing. 4 meters, 3 meters, 3 meters. It does hold up a little bit more there. So this one is 4.5 meters. I feel like this one is going to be the one way we're going to go. Yeah, that's probably the one. So 19,000, I can get that now, but I'm not going to. Let's take a look and just see if any other contracts have come up. Nope. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see. The other thing we're going to look at is hey, not selling that, not selling my manure, not selling my slurry, and we're not selling the straw. Okay, so the next one is February, which is the mustard I will be selling. And I sold the lettuce already, so if there's any lettuce, we'll sell that again. And then mustard. So basically, October is when this happens. The buffalo milk. So we'll see how this goes. Let's take a look this way. Prices. So this is actually the best time to sell the bottles. And the buffalo mozzarella, but I don't. How much until I get that buffalo mozzarella? This has been going slowly. It's almost there, almost to 1,000. Let's run over to the dairy here and see. Yeah. Mustard next month. Okay. Yeah, so that's that. So there is still a job we have to do here. So basically, I think we'll go ahead and get that job done. We got to get the stone picker done. So, let's go ahead and get that stone picker going. Then what I'll probably do is, well, I'll get a worker to do that because that's just boring. I mean, boring with a capital B. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and detach. And my stone pickers around here. It's on the other side. Okay. I did buy like the fuel tank here because I was annoyed. Where do I want to? I'm gonna have to pull these stones out someplace. Actually, I'm okay putting him right over here. Honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and unload these right here. Make a nice stone pile. Fine with me. I'm gonna go in here. Good. Oop, I'm in the way. So now what I'll probably end up doing, yeah, he's good to go there, is I am going to go, I think, do one of those Deadwood contracts. Just because there's like one of those like 2,000 unless something else has come up. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this $2,000 one. So let's go ahead. We'll accept it. And then we'll just miraculously show up there. We'll get transported up there, I guess. This looks like one. Oh, yep. So let's go ahead and get. Okay. Oh, looks like it got caught on another tree. Two of them right next to each other here. Honestly, the Deadwood's not worth anything other than just cutting it. You can't do too much with it. I'm looking for more. Oh, nope, that's just the sign. Oh, there we go. About as far off as we can get. I saw one over here. Nope, that one's dead. Neither is that one. Okay. Need to find, it looks like 2 more trees. Oh, I'm out. I am out of the circle here. I haven't gotten much over here. Oh, there's a rock. I think I see one. Oh, there we go. There's the 2. All right. Oh, no, I already did that one. Okay. What about this one? One more. Let's keep looking out. Okay. Okay. Sometimes it's always hard to find that one last tree. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. Ah, last one's right here. Go. And we'll go ahead. Oh, not quite there. Okay. Now we're going to go here. We're going to take this. No active. Anything else come up? Ooh. Oh, yep. Cultivating. And then, oh, that's right by my. Yep. We're going to go ahead and we're going to borrow the items. And then we're going to go ahead and that will be my last one for the day. I knew if I waited long enough. Okay, here we go. All right. This thing is going to fly. Careful with it. Because that field is right next door to mine. So we'll go ahead and get that all cultivated, and then, you know, hey, that'll get us up to 30 grand on that. So, which is pretty good. I'll take that. For the, that'll be a little less than 30 grand going into February. So I do have those bottles to take too. The buffalo bottles to take. So, but pretty good episode. I mean, seriously, a good month, good couple of years. I've been really working the contracts, and then just I was originally selling. Whoa, I want to talk about some crazy stuff here. There we go. Cultivator. All these withered crops. I seriously think I am definitely going to need I might get a slurry spreader instead of doing the. We'll have to see. But unfortunately, this is not one of my fields. Yeah, my cheapest field is that 158 that I plowed earlier. All the rest of them, the 136 is 34K. I went through and wrote down all of them. So we'll see how this goes. Probably finish up with this one with the time lapse, and then we'll go from there. With that. All right, so we have, yep, okay, so we have finished up the two little jobs. We did the cultivating contract over there, got about 4,100 for it, and then we got all the stones out of here. And I've got a nice big pile of stones over here. I'll eventually get them and take them someplace. I should see if there's someplace. Yeah, I got a couple piles of stones here. So there we go. Oh, how much is left in here? Is this mustard in here? Yeah, that's mustard in here. Let's go see how much mustard we got left. And if I should dump some of it in there. Run over here. Let's see here. How close are we to? Yeah, I'll definitely be able to. So how much is in a jar? How much is in a liter? Oh, each pallet is 1,000 liters. Okay. Well, let's see here. I think... Let's see here. Yep. We're going to go ahead and start this puppy up here. And we're going to see if I can just go through and... Fortunately... If you're wondering, yes, I do have auto load on these. So hopefully it will go right here. If not, which way is it? Left. Well, you know what I want to do. I'm going to come over here. I gotta do super strength just to get these mustard jars. They're not ready for these yet. Just about full of mozzarella. Alright, let's go see. Let's take a look. Find out where we need to sell this buffalo milk to get the best price. Nope, not there. Here it is. Buffalo milk bottled. Oh, at the Grin Supermarket. Okay, I know exactly where we need to go for that. Alright. time to switch over to the controller because it's easier to go through here. So we're going to sell this, and I think we'll call it the month. Right. This is about $3 grand here, so that's actually pretty good. I feel like it would be a little bit smaller, although it was really nice to take all the cabbage I had. This trailer was perfect. But we're gonna head to the supermarket, sell this pallet, get $3 grand for it, and head on back. And I think we're gonna call it January at this point with this one. So hope you guys enjoyed the update, a little bit of work, a couple contracts, and then we'll see what happens in February. That'll be our next, the next video will be February. I plan on getting back to this now, mainly because I'm going to start buying some land. I'm going to start putting down some sugar beets. And maybe one of the things I put down sugar beets in that one field, get it over there. I'm also thinking about getting a very large, or as large as I can, greenhouse, so I can actually get some root crops, the root crop ones, and start distributing them into the sugar plantation, so I can start making money off of it. Okay. There we go. 2,700 with almost 300. So yeah, $3 grand. That was worth a little drive. So, all right, I'm just gonna end that here, and then I'll see you guys on the next episode. Talk to you later. Bye.